Invisible baby, sorry.
What, Octon baby?
Yeah, it's just invisible baby.
It could be worse than
I
the
think
part
we're
8.
really-
The part 8 one that's like ozone baby becomes ozone baby with the E put back on.
Whatever.
What, Joe?
So I've been thinking, Bug Longest has been a real drag on our party.
Right.
I think we should get rid of him.
I think
Guys, I think we should tie Ambrose up and leave him upside down for the mind flare.
I think that the party should throw themselves down the hole that is in our temple. And see where it goes.
The infinite hole, I swear. The infinite abyss.
It's probably a portal.
Now Plagueland has 2 of them.
That's how you get to the Underdark. You have to jump through the hole.
We have a elevator like Terraria.
This took us 3 days to mine if we
Are you
go
ready?
straight down.
Alright. So, I believe
I'm not even doing roll call.
oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. It's been so long since we've done the actual campaign.
I know it's been like, what, 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
I literally
my
don't
last,
remember the last session.
My last compendium entry is from 623.
Wow.
Alright. Ambrose Jorgensen the third.
Otherwise
I'm
known as
here.
Page A3.
Balthazar,
Yo.
unnamed. Billy's Bonkoid is here. Bug Fungus, are you here? Hello?
Yeah, the
Charge.
bugler.
Cheeseburger, I don't know who that is. He's not canon.
Just gonna just mute.
That's, I did that like half an hour ago.
Not canon.
Not canon.
Well, he's currently unmuted, so.
Yeah. Drogos.
Is this the Drogo's voice?
Yes, it is.
Alright, thanks.
He's the stun.
He disconnected.
Humorous is here.
Yes.
Average sound effects.
Zavra.
Chester.
Is it Chester?
Oh, I forgot about Chester. Now I'm happy. Okay. Chester. So, you all ended the busy day of researching and kind of just wandering around town. Bug, you ordered the
My
big old
supplies
castle,
are.
the big old castle.
Build a little house together.
Yeah. And after that, everyone went back to the tavern and quickly went to sleep. I believe oh boy, I have to remember this.
Didn't something horrible happen in one of the rooms?
It's covered in sand, yeah.
Oh yeah, me and Hugh on vacation. I forgot. I still can't figure out if it was my birthday or not.
It's a fading
So-
memory.
Why is our
Oh.
room covered in sand?
Dun, dun. Humorous has got dementia.
So after so the room filled with sand is room 6, right? Yeah, room 6, sand room. And I believe oh no.
I remember Balasar, Hugh, and Bug were all in one room, and Ambrose, Drogos, and Billy Bonk were in another.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So Humorous.
Yes.
You are not really sure what time it is, but everyone's been to bed for a very, very long time now. And go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh boy. Time for something heinous to happen. Oh, what?
You have no
you have no
character.
characters active.
Oh no! Something heinous did happen.
Bye.
What?
Oh my god,
I'm
character
not in
comments
combat.
mentally.
What
Active
do you
character changed to
mean?
bug.
What? Humorous.
I did that. I did that.
Oh.
Because I was on Maxbus, I realized, and I wanted to change it really quick.
Okay, my active character is you. Perception check. I'm not in combat.
Just do that. Just
I
take that
end.
in.
Yes, in combat.
What was
Is-
combat?
Oh my
was
god.
it Crow getting
Oh.
killed 55
Yeah, 'cause you
times?
I think so. Yeah. Here.
If you guys listen to viewers, if you listen to the one shot,
Oh,
Can I literally cannot use humorous. What do
There
you
we go.
Okay. Check.
Check.
Perception. Perceptoin. I am becoming paw grape.
great start, dude. All right, was
So, what would Hugh be doing?
He's in his
just
room,
kind of like-
correct?
Yeah.
He is,
he is
laid up
with,
against the wall playing or attempting to play his shamisen.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make a performance check. Let's see how it's coming along.
If I can spell check right. Okay, it's way worse than the last one. But I'm still practicing, okay? It's my second
Yeah.
time playing the thing.
Yeah. So it's kind of messing you up. That you kind of need to play like really quietly,
Mhm.
and you can't really put the full force on the strings that you normally would. So, but as you're playing along, you do notice something sort of strange. You notice that while everything is covered in sand, the room kind of has this weird white haze to it.
Oh no. I really am getting dementia.
Wait for it to old.
Oh, I don't like that. That doesn't bode well.
Is it I'm up my back is up against a wall, so is there like that white light on the wall beside me as well?
You see that it's kind of only like it's only kind of near the like ceiling that you're seeing this.
Can I notice anything, or do I notice anything like specific about the ceiling? Is it just like this little, is it haze, or is it like something's on the ceiling?
Go ahead and make a investigation check for me, because you're still
Okay.
kind of dazed, kind of
Mhm.
coming out of your kind of like ooh. As you kind of like look up at it, um, your head kind of leans back, and you kind of put your instrument to the side, and while you do that, your hand kind of taps the door, and Humorous has a sense of smell, right?
Yes.
Okay. Your hand kind of touches the door, and you smell this kind of familiar scent, and it all comes to you rather quickly in that this room is rapidly filling with smoke, and the door is quite hot.
Oh, good God. Okay, Hugh is going to immediately like jump up and run and start like waking up everyone in the room by shaking them. Bug,
Yes.
wake up.
Zip.
Bug,
What?
Balazar,
What?
wake up. Fire. There's a
What?
fire.
What?
It's on
What?
fire
Soon-
right now.
You're not in the same room.
Can Bug try to remember what to do during a fire?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a history check.
Like school ass, like touch the door
Bug.
with the back of your hand type stuff.
Bug, you need to shake, rattle, and roll.
What do you say? What do you say for me to do? What kind of check?
History, please.
What? Is there a window in our room?
Not in that room, no.
Shit. Okay.
As,
Belisarius-
Bug, as you're trying to remember, you feel like you remember some sort of like phrase that rhymes, but as it's about to come to you, you all feel the entire building shake, and you hear a giant boom from outside.
Does
And Balazar, you kind of like get close to the door, and you can kind of like feel the like heat from the door, and like you hear the kind of like distant roaring of a fire, and like a very weird, almost kind of white noise like on top of it. Can you go ahead and make a perception check with advantage for me?
No.
Is Ambrose in the same room?
No, he is downstairs with Otto and Drogos.
Fuck.
2 twos.
You definitely hear this kind of like white noise, but you can't quite make it out, but deep down you kind of feel your heart sink into your stomach.
Balasar is going to kind of is going to put his helmet on and wrap his knuckles against it and try and focus a bit harder.
All
Try
right.
and wake himself up.
Make a investigation check now.
While he's doing that, can
No
Hugh like
advantage.
kick the door open?
With advantage, yeah. You can try.
Okay.
20.
That's
Um,
investigation.
yeah, Balazar, it immediately comes to your mind that it's the sound of like yelling and screaming, but you haven't heard this kind in a very long time. It's the sound of not one person screaming or not even 10 people screaming, but hundreds of people.
Are they like panic screams or are they like war cries?
It seems to be a bit of both.
Fuck. Fuck. No. No.
While all this is happening, let's cut to downstairs. Ambrose, you suddenly awake, and you kind of like jump up, and you see some sort of figure in the door. Hold on just a second.
You can wait a second.
Wait a second.
I can't wait a second. I'm impatient.
Can you go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Yo!
Oh, nice. So, you see some sort of like flash from this humanoid figure, and you hear this like high-pitched ringing noise, but it quickly fades, and you see this hooded figure raises their other hand, and you see what looks to be kind of like this black, almost like shiny, like ball in his
So
hand.
where did the flash come from on him? Did I get a chance to see, or is it just
It
wham?
was in their like they raised their left hand, pointed it at you, and there was like a brief like uh kind of like dark like light for a second.
Hmm.
But then they raise their other hand, and you see this black ball, and it suddenly almost turns into like almost like a gaseous form, and just expands like almost instantly, taking up the entire room. And you go and try to look around, but um but like even if you put your like hands in front of your face, you can't see anything. And Drogos, as you awake to the sound of all this happening, as you open your eyes, it is just blackness. It's almost as if your eyes are still closed.
Ambrose is going to hold his breath and try to like swing, well, like scoot forward and like try to punch the figure.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll a d20 for me. I'll have it join back in a second. Don't worry. You kind of like step. You kind of like swing yourself off of the bed and take a step forward and just kind of blindly punch, and you and you feel you feel your fist hit something, but it doesn't budge at all. And if you had to guess, it was probably some sort of wall or furniture in the room. As you do this, you hear what at first seemed like one pair of footsteps, but it quickly multiplied, and you hear some banging around the room. But before you can even act or try to swing again, uh, the kind of like pitter patter of these like steps just kind of fade away in the distance. You very quickly see as the entire room kind of becomes lighter and lighter until you see this orb of darkness is kind of gone. And as you look out into the hallway, you see that support beams in the ceiling are falling down, and there's fire just everywhere.
So Ambrose like turns around and looks back at Otto. Is Otto fine? What's going on with him?
So as you turn your head, you see Drogos, who is quickly like sitting up in bed. And as you look over to the floor where Otto was kind of like sitting next to the like your like bedstand, you see that his stuff that he set down is there, but Otto himself is gone.
How quickly is like the fire spreading? Is it like coming into the room yet?
Not yet, no, but the room kind of instantly heats up as soon as this kind of darkness fades away.
Ambrose will close the door and then say to Drogos, where's Otto?
Hell if I know.
We need to find him and the others and get out.
Others are probably still upstairs. Who knows? Otto could be with them.
Okay, okay, and Ambrose will open the door and go out into the hallway.
Alright. Let's cut there and go back upstairs. Hugh, you kind of rear back and just kick this door. And it right off of the, like, hinges, and it just falls down. And you see, as it falls, it completely just goes through the, like, top planks of the like, floor. And you see it almost slide in between the main support beams, and you see now it has fallen all the way down to the first, like, ground level. You see kind of this small hole of just fire that goes all the way down. But there's still room in the hallway that you could go past.
Hugh is going to quickly run over to Bug, who I assume is still in his bed, right?
Bug has sat up, realized he doesn't know what to do in a fire situation because school did him horrible, and he is sort of panicking.
He was gonna like grab a Bug underneath the like armpits, like how you would hold a child, like pick up a child and pick him up.
How you would hold like an umbrella that you were carrying to your car.
And he's gonna pick him up and sit him like on his shoulders, like piggyback ride, like fashion with Bug's like legs over his shoulders.
Before
yours is a mess now.
Chance to step out into the hallway, Balasar is going to get in front of him, take out one of his javelins, and he's going to use the blunt end of it to kind of apply pressure to the various floorboards to see if they'll give under the weight.
All right.
So look, are there fires in the hallway?
Like,
or is it
so
where?
none on like the actual like ground, but the kind of like the like ceiling and parts of the side wall panels are kind of crumbled in. You see that the inside of the walls are on fire.
Oh,
Huh. So prestidigitation allows you to snuff out like a small campfire. Is the biggest fire it allows you to. So Bug's thinking is he's gonna have his finger at the ready to cast it if like a small fire like that is manageable to put out crosses their path so no one gets hurt.
Okay.
I should point out, Zach, Balasar is currently missing a chest plate.
Yes. And Hugh does not have a sword.
That is correct. He has his fist out like in a boxing stance as he is starting to go through.
Is Bug missing anything?
Nope, you have everything. I believe so.
Bug sort of acts. He's like a hermit. Everything kind of stays on him. He
Yeah.
smells bad now.
Balasar is going to lead the way to the staircase.
Hugh will
Alright.
cautiously follow behind.
Let's see. Balazar, go ahead and make a straight just dexterity check. And Hugh make one as well, but with disadvantage because you are carrying a bug.
Oh no.
13.
Balazar, you're kind of slowly going down the hallway, kind of poking at each panel as you're going, and as you poke the one kind of at the top of the stairs, because you're pretty close now, it just completely gives way, and there's probably 5-foot wide kind of hole that just kind of sinks down and just kind of crumbles down to the ground, level.
I assume it just ends in a pit of fire.
Not exactly. There's a few parts of burning wood now, from where it all fell, but you see that the downstairs is in a similar kind of state of the actual floor is fine, but the kind of ceiling and side panels of the walls are not at all.
So wait, if Balasar were to, how high up is it? Like how far is the drop?
It's probably just over 10 feet.
Huh. So if Balasar were to jump down there, he should be fine.
I don't know. That's up to you. As you're kind of looking down this hole, though, you do kind of hear the ceiling creak, and you hear kind of small bits of wood kind of falling farther.
See it our
away.
ceiling or the ceiling of the first floor?
So yeah, you're on the second story, and
Yeah. So is the roof itself?
The roof directly up above you. There are only 2 stories to this tavern.
Hugh, we need to go.
He was just gonna look up at Bug and say, "Do you trust me?"
Of course!
All right.
I know you got my back, bro!
And he just looks at Balazar, gives a nod, and he's just gonna jump down.
Balasar will follow right behind you.
Woo!
Balazar, go ahead and make a acrobatics check, and Hugh, make an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
15.
Ooh. Dude.
Bug help. He did airplane hands.
Hugh kind of jumps past you, Balazar, and you see him just falling down, and as soon as he hits, he kind of goes down into this low like squat almost, and you kind of follow right next to him. And you try to do the same thing, but you kind of get knocked down onto one knee, but you both seem fine.
He was gonna quickly turn and extend a hand to Balazar to help him up.
Balasar will accept the help.
Where do you think the rest of them are? We need to get them out here too.
They should still be in their rooms.
All right. I'm gonna get Bug outside. Do you think you can round up the others? We need to get a real scope of how bad this is. It couldn't be more than just this tavern.
I mean, I can probably get outside myself. I can check myself out another window. Just if you guys want to go look for him.
I'm not leaving you.
Before Hubris goes, Balasar is going to extend to him Razalob's greatsword.
Okay. Hugh will look at it for a second and look at Balazar. That's your weapon, not mine.
You need something.
Hugh's
I
just
have this cool sword.
Hugh,
Bye, Phoenix.
And then the sword comes out.
an old friend told me I gotta punch those, and he was gonna nod towards Balazar and turn and go.
Balasar will turn and run towards room 6.
All right, yeah. As you look around Balazar, room 6 is like probably like 5 feet like behind where you guys jumped down. Let's cut back to room 6. Everyone is kind of up by now. Ambrose and Drogos, you're kind of peering out into the hallway, and you see that everyone else is there, though with a distinct lack of the Billy Bach.
So we went out into the hallway. Can you kind of describe the hallway?
You see that there are a lot of kind of like parts of the ceiling kind of like falling down, and you see there's a large hole by the like exit towards the main tavern area, and you see everyone kind of like right there, but the ground here is like made of like stone brick, so you're pretty confident that it's much more stable.
Ambrose will turn to look at Drogos like, which way is out again? Do you remember? It's kind of hazy.
Probably whatever direction they're going.
And Balazar, as you're looking down the hallway, you do see Ambrose and Drogos kind of stick their like head out.
Where's the kid?
Is he with you?
What? Why would he be with us?
I don't
We
know.
saw there was some weird man, and I think he started the fire, and I think he took Otto, but I'm not too sure. We need to get out of here.
Balasar kind of hesitates for a moment.
Ambrose
kind of
is just going to
punches
start
himself
going.
in the head.
Yeah. Ambrose, as you kind of rush past everyone, you see in the main tavern like area, like all of the like tables are kind of off to one side and just on fire. You see that it's completely just deserted. And as soon as you walk out, you see a large kind of support beam from the very high like ceiling kind of just crumble and just hit the kind of like cobblestone ground with a thud, and it kind of like leans over and lands on the bar, which kind of just crumbles in half.
Is it blocking his way out at all?
No.
Okay.
You look to the right and see that the door is kind of like ajar.
Ambrose is just gonna like while sprinting towards the door, say, "Get out! It's time to leave."
Need to move.
Oh, fine.
All right.
Double
Also,
time it,
hey
magician.
Zach,
Mm-hmm.
can you make it so Duck Commander is not a like separate role? I mean, like it has a title.
Oh yeah, sure. I can do that. So as you all kind of like run towards the door, you all Ambrose is the first one there, and you kind of just like push it open and run out onto the street, and everyone else is right behind you, and you all see that this tavern is not the only building like this. You see that there are straight up just uh like just random like corpses all around the street. You see that most of the other buildings around that you can see are also on fire, and you see some figures pretty close by who are kind of dressed in black and have these like ominous looking robes, and
Does
you
that-
also see will look to be these very tall um uh like almost full plate armored like knights, and as you all kind of run out and like see all this, after the kind of shock value is kind of like over, you see that all of these like things start to glare at you, and you see the large kind of knight looking things start to pull out giant kind of long swords. And I will start combat. And if you go look at roll 20, I'll pull that up in just a second. And I
Real
will also
quick,
cue music.
uh,
Yes.
Before, does Balasar recognize the armor and arms of these individuals?
You have never seen this armor before.
Don't like this.
Joe,
By the way, I
Mhm.
added like group 1, group 2, and group 3, and that's like when we split the party up so we don't get confused.
Oh, cool.
You can just add that role to people.
Yeah.
It's like I'll add group 1 to you, or group 2.
Cool. Also, Joe, I said I was going to use this at some point. All right.
Guys,
If you
not
Oh.
auto joined.
if you look at hold on, I need to make sure it's actually
Stand
Oh,
by.
and Bug isn't joined as well.
Please stand by. If you could all look at roll 20, this is what you see. Let me add them to combat.
Is Bug still on Hugh's shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah! Hugh is now a mech. No, because Bug has his sword like out, just flying in front of him as they go.
Get in the ribcage, Shinji.
No, David Gallion. Bug looks at his hand and never mind.
Guys, this fight is
Shut up.
will be Protocol 3. Protect the pilots.
Actually, shush, Brian.
Humorous, what are you doing? Protocol 3. Protect the fungus.
All right. First up. I love this so much. As this knight starts to rush towards you, he's making a beeline towards Drogos, and you see him start to charge with his sword. As he gets closer, you see that in the eye, like where his eyes would be through the like slots, you see these kind of dark purple glowing eyes.
Why does it fit the music so well?
That's why I was like, I found that Gibney just sauntering up to Drogo's, just.
He Fortnite dances up to Drogo's, just punches him.
And he lunges at you with a mighty stab.
Oh!
And he hits.
Jesus Christ.
And it goes right into your like shoulder, and you feel this like blast of like searing energy in your shoulder.
What shoulder was it?
It would be your left.
All right. He's very mad about this, like clearly. So he just growls, and then immediately in his right hand, like a flaming sword appears. He just slashes at it as he casts Hellish Rebuke
Ooh, all
as a
right.
reaction.
Do it.
Which one was it?
Warlock
DR3.
moment.
All right.
Yes, DR3.
Warlock moment.
Wait till you hear the noise, dude.
Oh no. Incoming Destiny sound effect. Yeah.
There it is. Oh, did I not do a Oh my! Of course they're immune to fire. God damn it! Oh, also, I don't think I ever
Unlucky.
took a long rest. I knew
Did
I
any
should have
of
missed
us?
outspots.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't. Uh-oh.
You know, it's too late now. Who cares?
No. Go ahead and take a long rest.
You can just get rid of my health. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lol. F that damage, idiot.
Suddenly, Bug falls asleep.
You might
with
want to
my
cast it
shoulder.
again too, so it takes up the spell slot
Yeah.
that you used.
Oops!
No.
That is not what I meant to do.
Drogo's dead.
All right.
Oh!
Smited.
Player dead, let's go!
No.
Oh, I made it. Let's go.
What's your? Oh yeah.
It would be 29.
Okay. There we go. Sorry, I did IHP set instead of just
Oh.
Drogo's. I set your health to like
Zero.
negative
Die.
50. All right.
Die.
I would have died instantly. All right.
Yeah.
Yay.
Next up is Ambrose.
Commander Drogo's time has come.
Ambrose is gonna look around, see if he can see Otto.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
$14.
Where'd you do that?
D&D
And-
commands.
What? Oh, okay. There we
Oh,
go.
by the way, sorry, I meant to ask. What happened when Dro's like hit it with the sword, the flaming sword? Did it just bounce off and nothing happened, or?
You saw that the armor that it is wearing, it kind of glowed for a second and pushed the flames back.
All right. Sorry, I just want to know.
Thank you, Brian. So looking around briefly, you do not see Otto.
This is not good, and Ambrose is going to attack.
I think that's a bit of an understatement. I think this is less than good.
And as you all are kind of getting a chance to completely look around now, you see that you can't even see the sky or the clouds, and it's just kind of like a very low, kind of like moving cloud of smoke that you're all in.
Ambrose is gonna swing at while he's looking around, did he get to look at these like knights at all? Does he know what to call them, or are they just knights to him?
They just look like knights. Ooh, that's really bad. So, that's...
What's
I might have to restart combat.
what
Are
happened?
they named something bad?
Uh-oh.
So I kind of, I kind of got, damage, damage vulnerability and damage immunities mixed up.
Oh. Wait,
Oh.
oh my
No, I
god.
do immune to fire.
Kill them.
Wait, are they actually impervious to anything we do?
What is this, a cutscene?
I would imagine.
Oh,
Wait, does that mean they're like vulnerable to like bludgeoning or something stupid?
no, I mixed everything up.
Right, can I just like, cast something on them just to see what happens?
No.
No, don't game it.
Hold on.
You mean take a 5-minute break?
We're taking a 5-minute break. I'm dumb.
We'll be right back, folks, after this message from our sponsor.
It is I, Nextmas! I love the taste of Cheerios!
Thank you. That was a word from our sponsor.